Well, hello! I usually try to respond to every question or comment, but sometimes there just isn't a reply button. And I believe it's because of the Google Plus privacy settings. But there was one question I really like to answer, so I figured, why not make a short video? And the question was, what camera equipment do I use for making my YouTube videos? And what do I recommend for someone who likes to get started into making YouTube videos? Well, the equipment I have is very limited. I believe my camera is about 6 years old and it's a Kodak ZI-8. And I have another camera, a backup camera, and that's also 5 or 6 years old, and it's a Kodak ZX5, I believe. And I do have two light sources, two 5500 Kelvin light bulbs, one on the left and one on the right. And for editing, I simply use the Windows Movie Maker that was already installed on my computer. Here you actually can see the two cameras I'm using right now, the Kodak ZI-8 and the Kodak ZX5. And here is one light source and the other light source. And for the Kodak ZI-8 I have a tripod with a flexible gooseneck, and for the Kodak ZX5 just a simple standard tripod. Okay, but what equipment do I recommend for someone who likes to get started into making YouTube videos?
Well, obviously you can produce high quality videos if you have a high-end camera equipment and a professional editing software. But isn't there a less expensive alternative if you're on a low budget or just don't want to spend so much money?
Well, obviously you need good lighting. I have two light bulbs, 5500 Kelvin, and without them it would be very dark. So I would recommend get yourself some studio lights. For example, you can find softboxes on Amazon. And you obviously need a camera. And the camera should be able to record in 1080p HD quality. And the camera should also have a good quality microphone and or an input jack for an external microphone. And I don't think you have to buy a very expensive DSLR camera or a camera that costs hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But you also should not buy a cheap camera, because in my opinion all the cheap cameras I tried so far, and I bought some, they all suck. They just don't have the video and sound quality you need to make a good quality video. So I would recommend buy a used camera that's still up to date and it wasn't cheap when it was new. So if you have a smartphone that can record HD video quality, that might be all you need. In my case I'm using the Kodak ZI-8 and it's about, I believe, 6 years old. And the camera stands about 2 or 2.5 meters in front of me. And I'm actually using the built-in microphone, so I think it sounds good. And now I will switch to a cheap camera I bought some time ago, so that you can see the difference. It just sounds bad and I think it looks bad. So there's a big difference. And you also should consider the space you have, because if you're very limited in space you might consider getting a camera with a wide-angle lens or a fisheye lens. Because with these types of cameras you are able to bring the camera very near to you and still have a wide-angle shot. And you obviously need a way to mount the camera, for example a tripod. And that's basically all. You don't need more equipment to make a good quality YouTube video.